try to put yourself in my shoes. I want y'all to actually be able to see what really went down.
Subscribe.
Situations always come from bad vibes, bad people having their opinions about certain situations, and sometimes a person or a friend's opinion can have so much impact on your decision making, and that your decision making that you make end up hurting somebody in the process, all because of what your friend said she wouldn't tolerate, or what your friend said it couldn't be them. You feel me? And I'm not gonna speak too much and decoding where you gotta try to see what I'm really talking about. It's gonna be more specific. I've been with G Marie for 7 years, no cap. You're probably thinking to yourself, like, it's a lot of time to spend with one female, right? Well, I'm not gonna say it was 7 years of just straight together. You know what I'm saying? It was more like on and off, but more on than off. You heard? Down to this, I had to come to this. I never seen this shit happening, occurring. You couldn't tell me this was gonna happen. You couldn't tell me that a person was gonna be able to persuade my baby mom to wanna shun, disrespect, or push any type of hurt towards my way. You get what I'm saying? I never thought. I couldn't see it. But they always say, and I don't think she's intentionally hurting me. I think the decision she's thinking she's making is because her friend's saying this is the decision that is proper to make. You get what I'm saying? I really don't think. I disagree. I think it's actually hurting our kids more than it's helping our kids, due to the fact my kids love seeing their dad every day, and now they got to see me from a FaceTime or a video call, and it's crazy. But I just want to fill y'all in on what led up to this point. Every man has a flaw. I'm quite sure every man knows that men tend to cheat just because we're stupid. Women tend to cheat more off of emotion. Men cheat because we're just stupid, man. We could have everything. We could have a girl that give us everything. She don't ask for anything, but time and attention, and hold it down. Don't have her out here looking like a clown. That's all she really asks for. You know, so women cheat more on emotional type of situation, because 9 times out of 10, if a woman give herself to another man, it's because one man made her feel insecure and another man made her feel secure. And that's where the cheating led up to that. You get what I'm saying? Men tend to cheat just because we think a girl like us, you know? And whole time, the girl probably only even messing with you because she got a thing for your baby mom, or she don't really like your baby mom, so she just want to cause some type of fitna and drama in your situation. She really don't got a care in the world for you, but you don't know that. You're thinking, oh, she like me, she want me. Let me see what this is about. You know what I mean? A lot of situations like that could cost you in the end, man. Cause yeah, girls, a real one, it's gonna take a real one a while before she like start seeing like cheating is okay to do. You know, cause a real one, it's kind of hard to persuade with that type of stuff. Like, you can't really persuade a real one to want to disrespect herself, because she still has morals, she still has principle, she has self-respect. So a real one, it's going to be kind of harder to try to convince her to want to either violate herself and the person who she dealing with as well. But sometimes that wrong push from the crowd that she called the right people, that wrong push, just because they said, girl, go out there and give the next man a chance. Even though she might not know that the next man is just as worse as the man she left. Just that recommendation alone. And she's emotional right now, and she's hurt, and she's vulnerable, and she's going through a trying time right now. She's going to take that advice. Because they seem like a credible source. That's her friend. So it seems like I care about you. It seems like I care about you, and I'm looking out for your best interest. That's how she's looking at it. My friend's looking out for my best interest. Right? But what happens when the best interest that you thought you had turns out to be just as worse as the person you just left? Do you go back and tell your friend, oh, I shouldn't have listened to you? Do you tell your friend ever that I think I should have made my own decision? I shouldn't even took your advice because it was pointless? It didn't get me nowhere. No. Y'all never say that. Y'all say she tried to look out for you. Y'all say she was just being a good friend. But what happens when all that fails? I wonder what she's going to say once you say it failed. Oh, what you going to say now? Would you deserve better again? That's what you said before. And if life was so perfect for you before me, then how did you get to me? Because women that is living so perfect, they don't move on to the next man. There's no reason to. If you were secure in your last place, then why you didn't stay with the last man? Something had to bring y'all to a standstill where you felt like this shit is going to stand still forever, and I just don't want nothing to do with it no more. You know what I mean? So this standstill is just canceled all the way around the board. Then you meet me. So obviously, the things that you say that you deserve, why you ain't get them from the other people that before you met me? Why are you putting so much on my plate and saying that you got, I need to have this, I gotta have this, I gotta have this, I gotta have that. But people that have lesser than me got you. And I got more than them. So why are you making it so hard for me? I gotta please you a different way from how they pleased you. They didn't have what I got, but they still got what I got, if you get what I mean. We got something in common. We all had you. So if you saying that I gotta have all this to make you happy, what did they have? That's what make me wonder. And I feel like it's kind of like, so you feel like I'm a lame and he's all this, but he ain't gotta have none of this? Okay. So I kind of feel like it's like a sign of favoritism. I put 7 years in this. I ain't gonna say it was a straight path. I'm not gonna say it was a smooth. I wasn't gonna say it was smooth asphalt. It had some potholes. We had some rocky roads. But it ain't what you lose. It's how you bounce back from it. We done went from homelessness, as y'all can see. We done went from homelessness, carless, to fulfilling our dreams, carrying things out that people said we couldn't do. And now they see it every day, what we do. And then you just turn around and you walk out and you just take the kids. Because of a third party's opinion. Third party's opinion. If you like this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you stay in tune with the movement. I know we haven't been really doing a lot of content, but we named our channel Love is Real. The love is real, but it still takes loyalty to keep that love strong. And if both sides is at a rocky standstill, it's no way we could be able to produce new content, because then we'll be lying. We'll be faking. And we ain't got that many subscribers, and we ain't got that much content yet to create lies. I'd rather be real. I'd rather y'all feel it and be authentic instead of generic. I'd rather it be organic. You know what I'm saying? So this wasn't a video that I just said I'm gonna, oh yeah, I'm gonna edit, I'm gonna make the perfect video. I want it to be raw, real, authentic, organic. I ain't perfect. Like I said, I ain't no angel, but a lot of things come from the the mental abuse. What you say to a person can hurt a person worse than punching them or assaulting them. You can assault a person's intelligence, or a person's heart, a person's mind, just by the words you say to them. Let me say that. Let me rephrase that. A weak person, or a person that love you, that see you as their protector and somebody that make them feel secure, and then they hear how you break them down mentally. That's something that's going to stick with them. That they will never forget that. And especially when you keep saying it repetitive, like the same things over and over. Like you tell a girl, you ain't never gonna be nothing. You ain't never gonna be nothing. And then you tell her, sorry, I was just mad. And then next time y'all get in an argument, you ain't never gonna be it. You ain't never gonna be ish. You always gonna be, I mean, then she starts seeing it's repetitive. You really feel that way about me. And once a female start seeing you as a devil instead of an angel, even though the devil was once an angel, once a woman's mind is gone, the body falls. The body follows. So if you lose a girl mentally, you must say she's gone physically. Physically, she's gone. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You heard what R. Kelly said, when a woman's fed up, ain't nothing you can do about it, bro. And it don't even matter about the material things, cause you can't buy love. You can't buy love. You know what you could buy? You could buy a person saying they love you. But to say I love you, I don't really have to mean it. So if you pay me to say I love you, would you believe me when I say I love you? Or would you want to feel my love? You want to feel my securities. You want to feel the emotional connection that we have. And if you can't produce that and show her that, you're going to slowly but surely lose her mentally. And then the body's going to fall. And I think that's the standstill we at right now. I think so much pressure from outsiders, so much arguing. I'm not even going to say so much arguing. I'm just going to say the arguments that we did have, they weren't like a small argument. It's not like a small debate. It was like it's an intensified moment, you know, where people had to walk away because that was the only option, or things was going to get out of control, you know. And we don't want that for each other. We have children, and we love each other wholeheartedly. You get what I'm saying? It's not like she's not emotionally connected to me. She is, but because she loves me so much, she won't let me continue to hurt her because she loves me too much. So she better just walk away and take her kids out the equation, our kids out the equation, because they don't deserve to see that. That's not how they were born. They were born with two parents. And we were raising them, and we still raising them. But now, I just never thought she would pack a nice amount of clothes and just say, forget the cars, forget the house, we out. So, yeah, it kind of hurts, you know? And I'm going to be the first one to admit it, because when you known somebody for so long and you know how y'all started, and then y'all see how where y'all came now, where y'all at now, y'all see where y'all at now. It hurts. It really does. I mean, ain't no other way I could put it. I mean, I'm just trying to be as real and authentic as I can. and just no hold no punches back. But I ain't no angel, man. And I'm not about to sit here and say it was all her fault. You know, a lot of things that my baby mom did or G Marie did were things that I got past. Things that she did was years ago. You know, no matter whatever she did, I got past it. And if I stayed with her, then it's no need to keep talking about it. But I found myself throughout the arguments, me talking about it because I was still, jealous. I'm a man. You don't want to hear no type of story about a girl doing anything with another man. You get what I'm saying? So things that I remembered that she did, I would like include them in the arguments. And she's like, then if you felt that way, then why stay so long and waste the time and just keep creating kids? What's the sense? That makes no sense. So I ain't see it like that. I just seen it. I'm a Scorpio, so I was seeing it as I'm just stubborn. Stubborn, man. Being stubborn. Sometimes being stubborn can cost you, but sometimes being stubborn can help you too. Because when you're stubborn and you stand on what you stand on, then people can't manipulate you to do certain things. And that's why I like being by myself. Because any decision I'm going to make is because I decided to make it, not because somebody from the outside looking in tells me that they think I should make this decision because this was the decision that they would make. But I'm not you and you not me, and my feelings might not be as strong as yours was. You get what I'm saying? My feelings for this person might not be as strong as yours was for your person. And that's why it was so easy for you to just make a transition like that. Because you probably was already out of love for the person you cheated on. I still love this person. I don't want to give myself to another person and then I'm still loving this person and missing this person. That defeats the purpose. For all that, I need to just figure us out. I need to figure, is this going to remain the same or is it going to be a change? Because I'm changing for the better. And if you ain't changing with me, then we got to come to an end. I wasn't seeing it like that. I cheated. I cheated more than once. And then there was some times where we took breaks. And G Marie just felt like, don't matter if we took a break, if you love me the way you say you do, then why did you go to that room with her? And why would you even let somebody be able to publicize that and put that in my face if you respect me that much? So, she gave me a taste of my own medicine, you heard? And even though it wasn't really nothing, it's just when I seen it in the act and I just seen it with my own two eyes, it kind of intensified the situation and made me so furious that it still bothers me to this day. And when I talk about it, or whatever, we have an argument, that was some of the things I would implicate in the argument. And she would be like, what made you stay here this long then? Because that was years ago. And we've been here rocking and rolling 7 years. So if you felt like that then, why you ain't leave? Why 2 kids, 3 kids later? Why? So you just led me on? So did I really waste my time? The woman don't never want to feel like her time's been wasted. Because once a woman feel like her time's been wasted, and then you going in the trash and you gonna be wasted. Because she gonna dump you. I ain't see it, man. And a lot of people don't see a lot of things, but the warnings be right in your face, Before a tornado drop from the sky, you actually see it in the sky forming. You got a lot of time to figure out what you can really do before that funnel come down and start destroying things. It's a warning before everything. Only time you don't get no warning is when God call. When God call you, it's no warning. You just gone. No matter how he sent you to go, when he called, you're gone. That's the only one that don't send a warning. God. When he called, he don't send a warning. For every other situation that you encounter that's bad, you see a warning. A woman's warnings. I'm gonna tell you a woman's warnings for the ones that don't know. Her cry, and her complaining, it's because she cared about you. If she didn't, she wouldn't cry. And if she didn't care, she definitely wouldn't complain. I'm gonna tell you why. Because her mind is gone and her body already followed. She just wants you to get the fact that you've been dead to her. You don't see it. And you keep fighting on. You keep playing tug of war with love, but she let go of the rope already. You just around, bro. You just around and on some real shit, you in the way at that moment. Because if you ain't win her heart back, it's gone. It's gone. It's a wrap. Women complaining and women crying is two big signs. If you don't get your act together, you out of here, my dude. You out of here. You out of here, my girl. You don't get your act together, you got to slide. I got to slide. We're going to let you slide together. Boogie woogie woogie. Know what I'm saying? So, boogie woogie woogie. I mean, yeah, I got to slide up out of here. Watch who you take for granted. Because once they walk away, she might come back once or twice. But everybody don't get a third strike. In baseball, they say 3 strikes you're out. Not in 2021 with women. Especially a woman that been through it. Especially a woman that already seen what you playing now. One time. And she just see it as deja vu again, and she's aware of the signs now. She like, nah, for all this that I just went through with this dude, and then I get with you, and we not even years in. Yeah, we not even a year in. And you already showed me like 10 things that remind me of what I just left. Nah, you got to go. You got to slide too. Because for all that, I might as well just stay with what I just left. I'm looking for something brand new, and you giving me the same thing I just left. And a lot of females fall victim to that. And that's why I tell a lot of females, is it really worth it? Is it really worth losing your morality? Is it really worth it losing your self-esteem, your principles, things that you stand on? Let me tell you something. You're a woman, and you can get dick from anywhere. But every dick that call you pretty, they don't see you as pretty. They see that as an approach to get between them pretty thighs of yours. You feel me? When we say we want to get to know a woman, is it mentally? Or is it physically? How do you want to get to know me? That should be the first question you ask a man. Because a man that want to really know you, he gonna wait till you pick the time to want to link. He's not going to talk to you for a little bit and be like, oh, you cool as hell, we got to link. That's a red flag right there, baby. What's the link gonna be about? What you want to go to? A movie? You want to go on a date where we could talk? We could go somewhere where it's nice. You hear chirping birds and it's a nice view or pretty water scene. Is we really gonna talk, or is your link up meaning you gonna try to get me drunk and intoxicated, and now you giving me this sex approach? Like ask them niggas that, ladies. Like ask yourself that, and then you'll be able to determine how bad he really think you are. Cause listen, if you talk to a man longer than a month without a link, and he still ain't pushing that, that's because he really want to get to know you. And he wants you to feel comfortable with wanting to be around him. He gonna want you to, he gonna wait for you to be like, so what you doing today? I'm off today. You want a link? It sounds better anyway when a woman does that. When a woman makes the approach to want to link with you, now you know you got her. When you doing all the work and you trying to press for her to link with you, they make her feel uneasy. Like you just trying to fuck, nigga. I'm not off that. And how can you talk to a woman that just got out of marriage, a marriage that she was faithfully committed to? All she knew was commitment. Now her friends is giving her all this advice, like, girl, you gotta give somebody a chance. You like, what, you gonna be lonely forever? You gotta give somebody a chance. You gotta talk to somebody. So that's what she start doing. It's always third parties' opinions. I'm telling y'all. She start venturing out, trying to now how Stella got her groove back. She trying to get her groove back. She trying to get back in the mix because this is what her friends are suggesting her to do. Her friend ain't recommending her, like, girl, well, you need to focus on school. How about you go, focus on another career, learn a trade, do something. Boss up on that nigga for real. Invest in some real estate, Bitcoin, Dogecoin. Do something positive that'll make him feel like, damn, I really lost a boss. I had a boss in my hand that didn't even know how to handle the situation. And I just let it roll right out my life. Now look at her, real estate agent. She invested in things, properties. She renovating properties. She got a whole life ahead of her, other than just going around screwing him. I respect her more because now she's really wife material. But it's too late. You should have seen that when she was there. You should have seen that when she was there. I should have seen that when she was here. You know what I mean? I ain't just speaking to y'all. I'm speaking about my flaws too. Things that I'm aware of now. And things that the Mary Jane let me know and make me aware of. You know what I'm saying? I take a second at a time. I'm not even going to say a minute. Because in a minute, her texting me could come to a complete halt. So the fact that she's texting me and we staying in contact, I'm just going to let it be that, man. And I know on Facebook, I paint a picture that everything in the household is good, and that's my job. You're never supposed to know it's a leaking roof in any situation you go through, you know what I mean? Don't never let nobody see you sweat. And I try not to like advertise my business because everybody that's listening ain't really listening because they care. They listening because they looking for some type of ammunition to throw at you or use against you, to down you. You know what I mean? So I try not to go on Facebook and really talk about my relationship, but it was like kind of bothering me, taking a toll on me, you know. Especially when you're used to seeing your kids every day, and yeah, you used to seeing your kids every day. That's like the first thing you see, and then I seen the blood next. You feel me? I just try to take a day at a time, man, and I'm gonna continue to grow. Whether she with me or not, by my side, this page will continue to run. Love is real, always on my part. I ain't never been fake. People that dislike me, they can't tell you why. You know, they can only tell you, oh, this person told me this about him, or this person said he's this. But you never even got to know me yourself. So how can you take another person's opinion and just run with it? That don't even make you look solidified. That just make you look like a follower, and you'll believe anything, pretty much. Because the person you hearing this from, he's not even credible. He's not even a person that is known to tell the truth or known to be real. He's a person that knows how to lie. Or she's a person that's known to lie and manipulate people and try to manipulate the situation for her benefit, you know? So why would you take advice from that person instead of trying to figure that person out? Go around them. Hit them up. How can you judge a person you don't even know? So that's another thing that bothers me, you know. I try to tell my baby mom, and y'all know her as G Marie. I try to tell her, G Marie, man, It's not that I control you and tell you you can't hang with certain friends. I just know what certain friends come with. Certain friends come with a lot of baggage. Certain friends can have turn a good relationship between her and her other friend to a bad situation. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because one friend sometimes feel like you be hating and you just talk too much. Why you always got something to say about my relationship? It's always one friend that has one friend that always just says, girl, how do you do it? It just couldn't be me, or I wouldn't tolerate that. And she's like, girl, it's not you. But I'm only just looking out for you as a friend, and you're just, cause no, you're not. Because that's not how friends talk to each other. Friends don't tear each other down. They build you up. They find out what you're going through, and they try to give you their honest opinion without making you feel like you're being attacked. Because that's what a friend is supposed to do. A friend is supposed to nurture you. I got you. I'm by your side through it all. And right now you're going through something with your significant other. But hold on. Hold on to yourself. Get yourself together. Don't let the streets make you fall victim to them. Keep your mind focused. And me as your friend, if you crying, I'm going to wipe your tears. If he lying, I'm going to tell you he lying. If he gaming, I'm going to tell you he gaming. But that's it. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, you dumb if you decide to stay. Because I know how love is, and I know when you love somebody. I'm your friend. I got a significant other that I love. I know it ain't easy. I'm not going to sit here and call you dumb. Hey, you went back to him. My nigga. You better not hurt her again. Because next time we going to be fighting. That's what a real friend would say. Not just sit here and say, oh, you stupid. How many times you going to let this happen and try to bash her? It's not a friend. Because the average woman just be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, girl, be easy. Like, first and foremost, you talk too much about my situation. Because she feel like you're attacking her. And that's what will make her want to attack you. That's why I tell my baby mom, it's not that I'm trying to control you with your friends. But if 9 times out of 10, if a man tells his girlfriend or his significant other that girl is a bad apple in the basket, and she's going to make the whole basket become spoiled from this one bad apple, it's about 75% he's telling the truth. He's telling the truth. If your man say that girl ain't for you, you better know that it's no reason why he would want to split y'all up. It's no reason why he would want to split y'all up. Think about it logically. So why, when he come around, because he's observing, and smart people, they observe and they watch things and they learn things. They learn people. I'm one of them Scorpios that sit back and analyze situations and not just watch. Like, oh, so yeah, I see why you call my baby mom's sister, cause she always be buying you shit. Every time y'all go to Burger King, it's what you want. She pregnant, she can't even drink. But you got a bottle. I know you ain't buy that bottle. That bottle like $50. I know you ain't buy that bottle. So that's why I'm like, oh, sis this, sis that. It kind of like, yo, oh, you the bad apple. But then when they start seeing that I'm keeping it too real and I'm really telling my baby mom the truth and putting her up on game, then they say I'm being too controlling. That's how they flip it. To make her want to transgress against the things that I say as if I'm telling her anything wrong. I'm looking out for you because that's what significant others do. I'm your other set of eyes too. While you watching your front, I'm watching your back because I got your back. While I'm looking frontwards too. That's how it's supposed to be. Females don't understand that. They have to call us controlling because I say you the bad apple and I see why you around my baby mom and I see that you use her as an opportunity. You're an opportunist. You capitalize off of situations that you could benefit from. And you have no problem doing that. And you don't care what it takes to get what you want. Especially if you ain't used to getting it, this might just start helping you and giving you shit that you really ain't used to having. So when I start seeing shit like that, that's fake. Or when I start seeing the female just want my baby mom's happiness, so they want her to do a bunch of goofy stuff to me to try to make me hate my baby mom and make her out to be this whore and see her as a hoe and see her as somebody that I just don't care about anymore. That's what they want. That's not a real friend. That's not a real friend. Real friends support you, bro. And I don't have many friends because that's a strong word. It's just as strong as love. Because I know a lot of people that love their friends, especially when they're real. So, I said that to say this, man. Be careful of your surroundings. And right now, it's at a standstill. Hopefully, I can fix this, man. You heard? Because I ain't trying to take this loss. You already know what it is. TDMG, Track Drummers Music Group. It's your boy, Lione. I miss G. Marie. See you next time on the next video. Gang!